Hey guys, this time on Deep Junk, the project is going to be the Big Air Belair, a off-road type 56 Chevy. Bought a few of these in the stores. I've found a couple here and there, and one to give to my son, and one to build, one maybe just to keep around for future builds. This is one of them left in the package. I give one to my son, and this one down here, this is going to be the one we're going to build. This one I've already got popped apart. You see I've put a front wheel on it. I'm trying a real rider out on it. Probably not the wheel and tire that I'm going to use, but we're just looking at it right now. So let's get this thing over to the bench and take a look at it inside. Alright guys, get the Big Air Belair in pieces. Chassis plastic. It's got some Nerf bars on the side there. Suspension deal. Rear diff. You can see that under the front. It's better that way, I guess. Skid plate on the front. A rear bumper on it. Basic plastic. Interior tub is pretty good. That dashboard looks good. We've got our gauges up top, some racing buckets in there, spare tire in the back. The midsection is the front bumper with focus, damn it, there we go, front bumper with lighting, shocks, header outlets, and the rear shocks. We've got a spare, looks like fuel container that comes out of the trunk, and the roll bar with lights that pop up there through the roof. So there's some good detail that you can be pulled out of this with a little bit of paint. Open up the headers and that. And the body looks good. There's no big flashing. It's painted through. There's no flashing that comes through that I can see anywhere. The trim, the Belair trim, it's on the side of the car, looks good. And into the headlights, what you do have with the grille and turn signals there that's been cut up for the race car. Everything looks good. Good detail. Back on those tail lights, that's just what they should look like. No casting marks at the top of the deck lid or anything. It doesn't seem like a real heavy paint that's hiding stuff. So, and here's another one that you know, they've gotten right and given us some good tampos to work with. With just some detail, you wouldn't even have to have pulled this car apart. And I'm not even sure if I want to paint it at this point. You know, strip it. I may have to look at some other cars and see if something sparks an idea. But having a name, I'm not big on this gray at all. But having a name, and you got your the other tampos, the sponsor names and stuff on it. So it reminds me of the car that James Garner drove, desert race to Banshee. It was an Oldsmobile bodied race car, and it used Olds 455 in it. Right up, I think right beside him is where it's set, pretty much towards the middle of the car. And on the passenger side too, it was better for taking the nose, weight off the nose of the car for jumping it and landing it. You know, jumping it, keeping the car square in the air, and not wanting to dig into the dirt with the nose or come down on the ass. So they put the weight towards the center where he was, and that was just, you know, that was badass car. I don't know. I'll have to sleep on this, guys, and see what if I painted it all or not. But anyway, there's tons of detail, so stick around. Hey guys, to answer my last question, I'll answer my own question. Yes, the 56 has been in the stripper. We're gonna paint it. The body's looking really good. Details look really nice with the paint off. You got some real light. Yeah. Focus. Got some real light casting lines in a casting, imagine that. And I don't know what color yet, but I'm just winging it. I gotta go with it. So yes, we're painting it. All right, to get the 56 in a basic white, doing all the trim, getting some detail work done on it. Then it's gonna get some graphics on it, and then throw some clear coat on it, getting close. Get some of the parts lined up there. Shouldn't be long. Alrighty guys, we got our parts all set to go together. The body is done, and we're going to leave that for the end. You can see that when it's all together. For a reveal, start with the interior piece there. We've got our racing buckets done with the harnesses, spare rim and tire. Piece in the backside there, that could be a really a fuel cell, I guess, but we will I just did it in a flat aluminum, and then our gauges and some trim picked out on the dashboard there. This center section here, the headers, of course, and I did drill those out, like I said before. The shocks and lighting was picked out with Molto chrome. Blacked out the roll bar, blacked out that front piece inside there, and then our fuel canister that sticks up out of the trunk, and the floor creaking above my head. People walking around. The front bumper is done in a flat aluminum, and then the rear bumper, you'll see it's the same way. Those light bars, the one on the bumper and then the lighting up on the roll bar, that's Molto chrome, the chrome pin there. And the chassis has a roller. These side Nerf bars, I wanted to cut out that center and leave it just as a bar, as a Nerf tube. But I wasn't sure if I cut that, if I keep the integrity of the tube, so I left it solid and just picked out a couple holes just to make it look a little bit more race car like. They're wheel and tire real riders from a Hot Wheels car, from another one, and I like that style of rim just a little bit better. It's like a 5-spoke looking wheel, and we did the bead locks in flat aluminum. There's the rear bumper, picked out with flat aluminum. Underneath, got our skid plate, those links for the rear axle, front control arms. This was all done over, after painted it, it was all done over with a flat clear, or a dull coat, I should say. And give it more of a flat black look. And you can see the skid plate from the front. So we will get all these things put together, get the body on it, get it all set, and then we'll come back for a reveal. Stay tuned. Guys, finished up in a patriotic theme. This car was not big on fabrication or cutting and chopping. It was all about detail. The detail that the Hot Wheels give us was pretty good on this car. In fact, for our main line, it was really good. The interior, the lighting, the racing seats, the jerry can that's in the back there, the shocks, headers at the side, the Nerf bars, everything was a good detail. It just needed to be picked out and painted. No windows in this one. It's a race car. Did the body in an eggshell white, and then laid the decals on. All the trim was picked off the side and around the windows, and then we sealed everything in a Tamiya clear right out of the can. So not a big production there either. The The wheels are Real Riders from another Hot Wheels, again, a off-road car, Camaro, the 5-spoke design, the bead lock. I tried a few other wheels, but these really look the best on it, I think. And they set in the stock place in the chassis, so I didn't have to slot the chassis or make axle tubes. Everything like that, went right together. We've got good detail around back on taillights. Do it in the dirt, yeah. In the front also, it's kind of hard to see in there. Some detail back here at the grill. Those turn signals, only a little bit of turn signal amber because that's where the bumper is going back in. Like I said, mostly that's why I wanted to show you detail before it went together, because it's almost impossible to see the stuff up in there now. But a really good car. Really, I had a lot of fun. And like I said, I was attracted to this casting. It reminded me of that Banshee race car that James Garner drove in '69 and '70, the Olds 442. Really thought that was cool when I was a kid, that there are cars that would be racing, in the desert. And especially with your favorite actor driving it, that was, I think, very cool. This casting, you said the body was really good, not heavy on casting lines and garbage to fix, the usual, just to go over and make it look right, clean up, and then a little primer and paint. But all in all, it was good fun. I enjoyed it. I don't look for Hot Wheels to do this on every car, but I'll take it. This one is going to be for sale, as always, on eBay. My wife's seller, 17 Stacy. Go there and check it out if you like. You say the money goes right back into the channel. Cars, paint, etc., whatever. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. I appreciate everyone for dropping in and checking it out. It wasn't a big, a big build as far as cutting and killing, but plenty of detail on this one, and I hope that Hot Wheels will give us more like it. Not a lot that I can say coming up. I'm not committing myself to too much, guys. Back and forth with the doctor, kind of getting that all settled down. But my wife and I will be moving. We did find a house, and we're in the process of buying it, so we will be packing everything up, getting over there, in a nice room for a hobby room to work in, so the videos will keep coming. I love doing this. I like sharing the builds with you guys and seeing what everybody else builds. It's awesome. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for stopping by, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.